Greetings, Iain from R.T.O here. Welcome to a very special retro ranking today. And today we're going to look at war movie themes, as this week it is Remembrance Day on Friday the 11th. So I thought this week was a little bit of a theme thing. We would look at my favourite war movie themes, and I've done 20, so we'll get cracking, shall we? So coming in at number 20 we go to 1961, and we got the theme from one of my favourite war movies, The Guns of Navarone. Gregory Peck's in this, of course, and David Niven's in it. I love the theme. It's one of the only themes that's actually sung, and it sings the story of the film. It's not it's not something based on anything, it's just a story. Well, what I like about this, it's a great tune, and it's not just a war film, it's an adventure film as well. Really great movie with a great theme. Okay, then coming in at number 19, 1965 now, and this is the prelude on the Battle of the Bulge. Another one of my favourite war movies. I love this song, well, this theme. It's got that German feel to it because it's more about the German offensive, and Robert Shaw stars as the tank commander. And this is the little bit of the tune of this I like, is when he meets his commanders and they start singing this little tune. Great little film, great little song, theme, whatever you want to call it. Okay, then coming in at number 18, 1970 now, and a film starring George C. Scott, and the film, of course, is Patton. I love them trumpets. Okay, keeps coming in and out, and it's at the beginning of the film where he makes that famous speech. I like that film. Very controversial soldier, but it's a great film. Lots of action. That's what I like in my war movies. Okay, then coming in at number 17, we go way back now to 1956. And this is based on a true story, of course, this one, and it's Reach for the Sky. Starred Kenneth More playing Sir Douglas Bader. I love this theme. It's very British, very stiff upper lip, chocks away sort of sound, and that's the sort of thing I like. You know, it's very jolly hockey sticks, and it's a great movie about a real Second World War hero. Okay, then coming in at number 16, 1965 now, and a film called Operation Crossbow. Now, this is not based on an actual event, but it's based on events around the targeting of manufacturing of V1 rockets. It's written by Ron Goodwin, who wrote some great war themes. It's a very dramatic theme. It starred George Peppard, Hannibal from the A-Team for most of us. It's got that classic sounding war movie feel to it. Great theme. Okay, coming in at number 15. This is a 1966 film, and it's the overture from Paris Is Paris Burning. It's a film about the liberation of Paris and the resistance uprising. I like this film. It's this theme. It starts off with like the German sort of drums and like the marching, and then all of a sudden it goes into that lovely Parisian sound. It's a lovely, I love it. It's one of my favourite war world tour movies. Okay, then coming in at number 14, 1962 now. Now, this is a film set in the First World War. Starred Peter O'Toole. It's Lawrence of Arabia. Oh, I love this piece of music. It's amazing, this do 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 do. Any time there's a bit of desert on anything, up pops this bit of music, but it just so fits with the scene. I mean, it's a great music. It's just a great story, obviously based on Tiggy Lawrence. There is a film called Lawrence After Arabia, which we mentioned this week on the Rick Wakeman. Not very good film. No, that's next week. Yeah, sorry. Oh, that's for next week. So that's on the collaborations. It's not very good. Okay, then coming in at number 13, 1977 now, and a theme from a film called A Bridge Too Far. Again, it's got that British stiff upper lip feel to it. Very da-da-da-da-da. It's got a cast of thousands in here, haven't it? We've got Laurence Olivier, Michael Caine, Dirk Bogarde, Anthony Hopkins, all about Operation Garden Market. When I have, in my past, I have looked after people, elderly people that worked in part of the war, and when this film come out, this old boy, he was a great boy, he says A Bridge Too Far should have been called something else. And he said, I says, what was that? And he said, A Bridge Too Far. It's a great theme tune. Like that theme tune a lot. Coming in at number 12 then, that's a 1955. And it's a theme from Cockle Shell Heroes. It's not based on an actual event, but it sort of fictionalised Operation Franklin, where the British commandos infiltrated Bordeaux Harbour. Again, it's a lovely it's got that seaworthy theme. It's a really nice piece of music. Very British, of course. Being made in 1955, it's still heroics, and I mean the war had only been finished, what, 10 years? So it's all this jolly hockey stick sort of thing. Great, it's a great movie, and it's a really nice theme. Okay, then coming in at number 11, going up to 1978 now, and it's the follow-up to Guns of Navarone, Force 10 from Navarone. Again, it's a great little movie. A lot of people poo-poo it because they say it's not as good, but it's a good story, a good plot. The music is fantastic, fits the theme of the movie. This one, of course, starred Robert Shaw, Harrison Ford and Edward Fox. Great tune. I love some of these war movies. They're so dramatic. Okay, the top 10. So coming in at top 10 from 1969 is The Bridge at Remagen. It's but loosely based on actual events from the last months of the World War II, when the bridge actually existed, the Remagen. It's a great story, and again, it's a great theme tune for a war movie. I think this is just a dramatic piece of music that really suits the film. Obviously, it starred Robert Vaughn, Napoleon Solo, Albert Stroller to us. Great stuff. Now, coming in at number 9. This theme has got quite a personal thing to it. It's from 1957, and it's the Colonel Bogey March from the bridge over the River Kwai. It's a story about the Thailand-Burma Railway, where over 65,000 Allied POWs were tortured, starvation to build this track. Now, in the film, it stars Alec Guinness, Jack Hawkins and William Holden. I mean, that theme is quite good, isn't it? There's been all sorts of words put to it as well, about Hitler and less of some of his manhood bits, and Himmler has some, and then there's poor old Goebbels who has no balls at all. But the reason why this is quite personal to me, I had a great uncle who was a prisoner of war with the Japanese. He was captured, I think he was captured in Burma, and he was part of this, and I knew about it, but I didn't. He never spoke about it, like none of them did. But after he passed away, my granddad did tell me a lot about it, and he showed me some pictures as well, and it was quite horrific, because I remember my great uncle as this really burly man, full of life. So this film has got a very special place in my heart. And the other thing is, the theme tune was composed by Malcolm Arnold from Northampton. Okay then, coming in at number 8. Now, this is not technically the main theme, but I could not do this without this. Some Battle of Britain 1969, and it's the Battle of Britain Suite. This is the bit of the music in the film. That is when everything's up on the 15th of September 1940, and it follows that piece with the Dr. Dogfights. It just, when you watch the film, this music really hits home. What a desperate time it was. It's just a wonderful piece of music. Love it to bits. Okay then, coming in at number 7. Go to 1962 now. And The Longest Day. I like how it starts with a bum 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 bum, the victory, and then it goes into the little marching sort of thing. Quite a nice little tune. Great movie, based on events, of course, surrounding D-Day, starring John Wayne, Henry Fonda, Henry Ford, Robert Mitchum, and Richard Todd, of course, who played his commanding officer, because he actually was at Pegasus Bridge himself as a soldier. You know, he played Major John Howard. That's just a great theme to a great music to a great movie. Okay, then coming in number 63, 1963, sorry. Number 6, The Great Escape. A theme that's used on football terraces, on trumpets. Again, brilliant movie, brilliant theme tune, one of the most iconic, basically based on the breakout at Stalag Luft 3, the mass escape, all about the X organisation, Roger Bushell. Great story, great movie, great theme, simple as. Okay, then coming in at number 5, go to 1955, and the Dam Musters March, one of my favourite films of all time. Love this theme. It's got everything. It's got niceness, it's got sadness, it's got bravery, it's got feeling proud as well. It's a brilliant piece of music. Terrific. Okay then, coming in at number 4, 1964. Another theme from Mr. Ron Goodwin, the king of war movie themes, and it's 633 Squadron. There was never a 633 Squadron apparently, but apparently every time this is on the TV, people actually contact the RAF and want to know the history of the unit. But I think it's great. It's Ron Goodwin was the man of war movie themes. You've got that sense of flying around in a Mosquito, which was one of the most versatile and quickest airplanes the RAF had. It was such a fantastic airplane, and this just captures everything about flying, and it's got this just sort of storyline sees the highs and lows of war. Great piece of music. Okay then, coming in at number 3, we go to 1969, and the opening theme to Battle of Britain, Aces High, Ron Goodwin at his best. Great opening theme. It's got that German feel because of the film that the Germans going around the airfields. Great piece of music. It's one of my favourites, without a doubt. So coming in at number 2, we're going to 1969 now. And probably one of my favourite war books, probably my favourite piece of music written by Ron Goodwin, and it's Where Eagles Dare. Them drums at the beginning, that. Oh, great. It's a great it's a spy book by Alistair MacLean. Richard Widmark's in it, Clint Eastwood and Richard Burton, of course. It's just an amazing piece of music, and everyone loves it. I mean, Iron Maiden did a tribute, Where Eagles Dare, and then famous lines: broadsword to Danny Boy, broadsword to Danny Boy. It's just a classic war movie. And it's funny that these 3 themes are my 3 favourite war movies of all time. So it's Battle of Britain and Where Eagles Dare is number 2. But my favourite theme and my favourite war movie of all time is actually from 1981. And it's the brilliant Das Boot. Starred Jürgen Pronkl, or Pronk now. A great film from theme. I think it's in the Dollinger. Can't remember his first name. I love this music. It's just wonderful. It's a little bit electronic. There's that electronic and traditional music. There's just something about this. And this is a film that doesn't glorify war at all. It's about an U-boat crew, and I just love everything about this. I've got it that you can watch it in German with subtitles, and it's even more dramatic when you hear it in German. I love this piece of music. It's just a great film from start to finish as well. I love all the music in this movie. So there we are. That's my favourite World War II themes. So that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow. We've got a marathon, and it's another viewer's request. And tomorrow I'll be looking at the solo albums of Helios Creed from Chrome. And I'm going to tell you that I really enjoyed listening to the Helios Creed albums. You know, after doing Chrome, which I had nothing much that I'd never heard, but I'm really getting into this Helios Creed sound. So I'll be ranking the albums tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.